What's going on? We are now en route to the new gaff, the new house.
Alright boys, we're about halfway. Well, I think we are. So I'm going to turn now.
YouTube, welcome back to another video. I hope everyone is keeping well and thank you for tuning in. Today we've got an interesting, kind of a different style video coming your way, alright? So I'm moving back up to my college accommodation today. Now I say moving back up, I'm actually moving into a new accommodation, okay? So I'm moving back up to Limerick and I'm moving into my new apartment, okay? And today is basically going to be a vlog throughout the day, pretty much like all my videos are. Like all my videos are basically just day in the life, except there's different things going on in the day. And I think I might be trying my first run today. Yep, you heard that. I think I might be trying to go on a 5k run today. Well, I say 5k, it might end up being 3k because I haven't ran in 3 months. I literally have not ran since like before the photo shoot, okay? So for anyone who doesn't know, I did an 18-week diet. I did a photo shoot recently and I did not run in that diet, okay? I was doing my cardio on the bike, and when I say cardio, it wasn't really like, you weren't really like pushing yourself. You were, but like, you know, you weren't like pushing yourself like you would on a run. But I'm gonna do a run today as my form of cardio, okay? So I'm still doing 30 minutes of cardio every day now since my photo shoot. But what I'm gonna do now is, since the photo shoot is done, I am gonna mix up the forms of cardio, you know? So when I was doing my photo shoot, I was quite strict. I would say I did like 90% of my cardio on the bike, sometimes on the Stairmaster, but I tried to stick on the bike so that, like, you know, the calories I burnt were going to be similar. Whereas today, I'm just going to go on a run. And look, is that 100% optimal? Probably not. But, you know, this is the thing about finishing the shoot. You know, I can allow to do these kind of things. That's the plan of action today. We're moving up to the new accommodation. We're going on a run, hopefully, all right, but no promises. And I'll show you a few of the meals and this, that, and the other throughout the day. I'm not going to lie, boys. Last night, I went for a pizza with the boys. I'm just going to be completely honest. I'm going to keep it completely transparent on this page. And I got cookies as a dessert. I'm just going to be completely transparent, you know, I am. Now, what I did do was, the day before, I was on plan, so like I said, I'm going to document my reverse throughout this YouTube channel, and I want to keep it 100% honest, okay? So what I did do was, the day before, I was completely on plan. Now yesterday, okay, I went out to one of the lads' house, which was really, really nice, because it was like a last minute plan, and like, since I was doing the photo shoot, man, I couldn't really do any last minute plans, so it was nice to like mix things up and just be like, do you know what, yeah, I'll just go out and see one of the lads. So yeah, I went out to Adam's to see him, and then we went for a sauna, a swim, and at this stage, it was a training day. I had my first meal in, and I had my post-workout meal in, so I had my pre and my post-workout meal 8, and then we were just like, will we just go for a meal, you know, because I hadn't been for a meal with Adam and like Hugo, who were two of my best mates, for like genuinely like 5 months. So I was like, yeah, like I don't want to be able to say no to that, you know, like I'm finished the photo shoot now. This is the things that, you know, I want to be able to say yes to. So what did I do? I knew we were going for that meal, so I allowed, so both my next meals on plan were chicken and rice meals. So I allowed, so I missed out on both chicken and rice meals, and I went for the pizza, you know, and I did get the cookies after, and I actually didn't have my Ninja Creamy afterwards when I came home. So I actually missed out on 3 meals yesterday, so 3 of my standard meals, and I just had that pizza and cookies. And look, to be honest, the calories were probably similar enough, because it was like a stone-baked pizza. I'll leave a video up on the screen of me eating it. I took a little video, and oh my god, lads, it was so good. It was so good. I can't even express to you, man. We went to this like really nice Italian. Like, when I say I went to a pizza, or I got a pizza, I didn't get like a big, like extra large Domino's pizza. We got like a stone-baked, all right? It was nice. And my toppings were chicken, bacon, I got some peppers, and like, you know, so I didn't like take the mick out of it. Like, okay, should I have got cookies? Probably not. But I also just said, you know, me and the lads were on about doing that, and I was like, yeah, all right, I'll get cookies, you know. And like I said, I was probably like in and around my calorie ballpark, but what am I going to do today? I'm just going to get back on plan. I'm not going to like suffer myself. I'm not going to eat less. I'm just going to eat my rest day food, you know. And I woke up this morning and I was like 0.2 of a kilo up, like I was 70.7. I think yesterday I was 70.4, so 0.3 of a kilo up. It's nothing, you know, it's really not a big deal. And this is why I finished the shoot. But I am rambling now, and I don't want this to go on for too long, okay? But, you know, even if you're watching your cardio or you're sitting down eating a meal and you feel guilty for going off plan, you know, I hope this might have helped you as well, you know, because life is there to be enjoyed. And I don't want to be one of these people who says life's too short, but, you know, if you're in a phase now where you can allow for these kind of things, do, you know what I mean? Because like bodybuilding, losing weight, gaining muscle is great, but, you know, it's not great if it takes away so much from your life, you know. So I was like, right, well, the boys want to go for a meal, I want to go for a meal, let's do it. That'll be so nice to link up with the lads. And it was so nice sitting down with two of my best mates and just having a meal and not really worrying. So yeah, look, this is 5 minutes long. I'm rambling, I'm sorry, okay? I hope you haven't clicked out of the video. Please stay tuned. Please subscribe, help me out. I make absolutely no money from these videos, and I spend hours recording and editing them. But anyways, but nonetheless, I'm going to crack on with the day, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. All right, guys, and we have some fuel going in. I'm planning to go on a run now after this coffee. I really don't know how this run is going to go, but made myself a little Americano. I actually said in my photo shoot vlog that Americano, I had an Americano like an hour before my photo shoot, and I said it was going to be the last one I was going to have, but it's not going to be the last one. You know why? Because I probably would have had a flat white this morning, right? But we have this coffee machine, and I have no idea how to make a flat white in it, all right? And I didn't want to like disappoint myself by making one and then like just making a terrible one and then being like, oh, that was a bad flat white, you know? So I just stuck to my guns and just made myself an Americano. But I might get another flat white after this. I'll see. I'm definitely going to have more caffeine throughout the day. All right, yes, the calories are back up, but the caffeine isn't. Well, it's a bit better, but it's still not great. So yeah, going to have this coffee now. I'm pretty sure this is a double as well. I'm pretty sure that's just the way the machine is set. Oh no, what a pity. But yeah, going to have this now. Do a bit of editing, and then we're going to go on a 5K. Hopefully. Probably a 3K though. Alright boys, we're about to go on the run. Alright, for some reason I decided to wear orange socks. Probably not a great idea, seeing as they're basically the same color as my goddamn orange ass legs, which is probably not good. And then I decided to wear a red t-shirt, so we probably got one of the worst outfits of all time going on here. Alright, but I'm going to bring my headphones, I'm going to record off my phone, so I'm going to leave the camera here, and yeah, the next time I see you will probably be before the run when I'm like debating doing it. So I'll talk to you then. Alright, we have arrived at where I plan on running, and for some reason, I don't even know if you can hear me because it is extremely windy. You're probably thinking, Sam, do you want to do this? No, not at all, but are we gonna? Yes, well, I'm gonna try, so let's see how this goes. Alright, we're about, I want to say like 400 meters in, alright, so not far at all. But you know what I want to say, lads? If there's one thing I love about running, it's how nice everyone is. Like, anyone who passes you when they're running, they always say hi. It's just like, yeah, I like that. Like, I'm here for that. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just good buzz. Like, so yeah, I'm not feeling good at all. I'm going so slow. My brother ran 800 meters in 2 minutes and 5 seconds last night. All right, so he is an absolute freak. So I'm trying to remind myself, there's levels to the game, and I'm definitely at the bottom of the level. But look, we get it done, boys. All right, boys, we're about halfway. Well, I think we are. So I'm gonna turn now and make our way back. And to be honest, I feel pretty good, you know? Like, I don't want to overly push it, so just taking it chill. I'm pretty sure I'm at like 6:30 per kilometer, but just enjoying it, How you get on? See, like, I love that, man. You know, you just say hi to people. People are so happy when they're running, man. Woo! Happy days, boys. 5K done. I'll leave like the time and stuff up here. Like I said, not really too pushed about the time. And to be honest, I probably could have kept going. I feel like everyone says it after a run, but I actually do feel like I probably could. Felt quite good. Felt really good, man. Just even cleared ahead. I did feel really, really good. So yeah, really enjoyed that, man. Really enjoyed that. So look, lads, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, all right? Because we're going to be mixing up the content for the next while, you know? Like, the photo shoot prep was great. I loved it. It was a great experience. So happy for everything I learned throughout it. But, you know, I'm going to be, you know, pushing on from that from now. So yeah, if you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you in a bit. The post 5K treat. We're gonna go with Ultra Fiesta Mango today. All right, lads, we've just made it home now, so I'm gonna have my first meal on a rest day, which is 2 eggs, 2 bacon medallions, and it's supposed to be 70 grams of sourdough bread, but I actually don't have any, but I've just matched the calories with Brennan's bread, so that's gonna be nice. I haven't had bread in a long time. Well, I had a slice of sourdough after my photo shoot, but I haven't had like Brennan's bread in like 15 weeks. No, sorry, in like 18 weeks. So that's gonna be nice. So yeah, gonna throw a little bit of almond milk as well in with this. So like 10, 20 mils. So yeah, absolutely buzzing now to have that run done. Tell them about your run last night. All right, so I've showed Stephen on this channel a few times. Let me get the face tracking on here. I've showed Stevie on this channel a few times, and Stevie is a runner. Stevie, tell him about your run last night.
So a little 800 up in Carlo and we got the dub.
800 in Carlo got the dub. What time?
2:05. It was
2
lashing
minutes
rain.
and 5 seconds for 800 meters. Man, like, that is insane. Is that a PB?
Yeah, but I've only like ran the event like once and a half. So
Nice. Once and a half.
yeah, I'm not counting the other time.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, look, shout out Stevie. Give me some love. Big PB for the brother. We'd love to see it. Look, lads, he's going to start a channel soon. I don't know. All right, he is. All right. If we get one comment saying Stephen start a YouTube channel, he'd start it. All right. So one person. All we need is one person. So if you're watching this video and you're able to comment Stephen start a YouTube channel, and then he's going to start it. All right, aren't you? He said yeah. All right, and here we have meal number 1, which I will show you now. So we've got 2 eggs, 2 bacon medallions, we've got 2 slices of Brennan's bread, and I'm not gonna lie, boys, I have some lighter than light butter on there that I have not tracked and that I won't track, okay? That's just going to be something I'm going to add on, regardless of if I'm having sourdough or Brennan's bread when I'm macro matching it, and it's going to be something that stays consistent. So yes, it probably means I will be a tiny bit over my calories at the end of the day, but it means on every rest day, it'll be the exact same, okay? Because I'm not going to have bread without butter, man, all right? I'm committed. I ain't that committed, all right? So yeah, and I mean, it's probably what, like 20, 30 calories max. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy this now, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Alright boys, so the packing is about to commence. I'm kind of just going to go in and out. I'm going to be packing now basically for the rest of the day. So I'll show you kind of a few snippets of what I'm bringing. But the first thing I need to do is decide what protein I want to bring up, okay? This is honestly the hardest decision. So what I think I'm going to do is, right, I think, and I've said this in previous videos, this is the best protein in the game, in my opinion, okay? It's just a reliable cookies and cream, goes with everything, all right? You have it as a shake, it's absolutely lovely. You have it in the Ninja Creamy, absolutely lovely. You have it in your oats, absolutely lovely, all right? So there's 3 boxes ticked, so I'm definitely bringing this one in the boot, okay? This is coming, no doubt. Now, what I also think I'm gonna do is I don't have much left of this. I'd say I have, this, so you can see, cereal milk. Oh, you still can't see, nice one, Sam. Anyways, right? I don't have much left of the cereal milk, all right? It's absolutely lovely. But it's only really lovely in the oats, to be completely honest. Like, I don't really like it as an Ninja Creamy, and I'd never have it as like a protein shake, right? I'm gonna pour the rest of this into a plastic bag so that I can still have it in my oats kind of tonight, tomorrow night, because I don't actually think there's much left in it. Alright boys, so I've called in backup, so I'm getting Stephen to, I don't know if you can see, but basically, can they see that? Yeah, they can. So I'm basically transferring all my protein into this bag, so that way it just saves me bringing up a whole tub, and I can still have this in my oats, because honestly boys, cereal milk in the oats is sensational, man. Alright, job done. So packing is commencing. So in this bag now, I just have any of the kind of essentials, I suppose you could say. So I've got, as you can see, the protein, my mayo, my peri-peri, my barbecue sauce, my protein whey. And then if we come over here, I have my tub of porridge with the hard body shaker and then some pink salt. And then in this one, I just have a tub of rice. So like I said, I buy all my rice in bulk. And I'm just going to bring about 10 kg up to Limerick, because it's just so handy to buy in bulk. As we are now about 2 hours later, and I have just made the meal that I'm going to bring and have on the way up to Limerick. So I need to leave in about 2 hours. So I'm going to spend the next 2 hours editing. I'm going to have a Ninja Creamy just before I go, and then I'll have this when I kind of land up in Limerick. Then I'm going to pack all my stuff, move into the new house, hopefully, or the new apartment, and then have another meal, and then another meal. I'm probably going to be behind on meals today because of just all the hassle with moving into the new apartment. But look, it's all part of it. And yeah, I have the car basically packed now, thank God, which is a nice take off of stress, can you say that? I don't know. Anyways, boys, car is basically packed. I just had my Ninja Creamy there. I'm not gonna lie, I actually don't even know if I recorded it. I feel like I didn't, so sorry about that, but it was really good. I am just kind of stressed because I need to edit this video, and editing takes a long time, all right? For anyone who's watching this who doesn't edit YouTube videos, all right, it takes a long time, and you really got to be careful, all right? Because anything you post on YouTube is there forever, you know? So you do want to make a good standard, you know? So it does take a while. It does have to be pretty much perfect each video. So look, it does take a while. So if you haven't already, please subscribe, as it does help me out a lot, even though it doesn't. I keep saying it helps me out a lot. It doesn't at all, all right? I make nothing from these videos. I just do it for enjoyment. But, you know, if you want to do support me, please subscribe. Boys, what is going on? We are now en route to the new gaff, the new house, well, I say house, it's like an apartment, like a student apartment. There's like 4 bedrooms. It's really not impressive. Currently stuck behind a tractor. This is the thing I hate about driving around like 5 o'clock, man. You just get stuck in the worst traffic. Like, I can't really show you because I don't want to go on the camera, but there's the tractor right there, and he held us up for about a few minutes there. But look, nonetheless, we're on the road, right? We have got chicken and rice. We got 80 grams of jasmine rice. We have 175 grams of chicken, and we have some peas in here, which I don't know if I'm going to stop at a petrol station. I'll see how I'm doing for time, or else I might just have these when I get up to the apartment. I'm meeting the landlord, and I'm definitely going to be, well, I'd like to think I'll be half an hour early, because I didn't want to be late to meet him, because obviously that would not be good. So I made sure I left a little bit early, so I have this with me. I'm currently supping on the 0 calorie, sugar-free one of the orange ones, alright? If you've been following the channel, you know, these are probably my go-to. They're not even that nice either, they're just so handy, and they're caffeine free. Like, I'd love a Diet Coke. And I know there's the Coke Zeros with the caffeine free, but they're actually kind of hard to find, the Coke Zero that don't have caffeine. I find they're kind of hard to find, but yeah, look, heading up now. I'll probably touch base with you when we get up there. Alright boys, just got a text off the landlord. He is confirming that we're going to meet him at 7, which is unreal, because that means he's not going to bail on me, which is really, really nice. I am currently stuck in traffic. I wonder if I can flip this around and show you. No. Well, can I? Maybe if I... Can you see? No, you can't see. Alright, never mind. That didn't work at all. Anyways, like I was saying, the main thing is the landlord's going to be there, and he confirmed, or he said, that he's got cleaners in the house at the moment, which is huge, man. Oh my god. I thought I was moving into a gaff where like 3 boys had just left, and you know that was gonna be minging, like, you know, and fair enough, like, I'm sure the gaff that I recently left wasn't like overly clean. Actually, to be fair, we left it pretty spotless, but like, do you know what I mean? You know when you're moving into like a new bedroom, like, it's nice if it's like properly cleaned. So hopefully that'll be cleaned, but regardless, look, we've a gaff anyways, and we're meeting the landlord. And I've seen it before, it's pretty standard enough gaff, but I'll give you a little house tour or an apartment tour, whatever. That's such a relief, man. So yeah, I currently need a piss. The last time I did this journey, I had to drink 7 liters of water, right? That was the photo shoot vlog. I had to drink 7 liters of water. I think I had to stop 4 times. So hopefully this time now it'll only be once, but man, this could take ages, this drive. The traffic is absolutely horrendous, but nonetheless, that is good news, boys, alright? So I am so happy. Drop the video a like, alright? We just got some great news, so drop the video a like. Boys, the photo shoot vlog got 150 likes. 150 likes. Like, I was on the way home when I was recording that. I was on the way home, I was like, right lads, can we aim for 50 likes? Because I think 50 likes is like my PB. I think that was the most I ever got. 150 it got, man. I couldn't believe it, alright? So thank you so much for all the support on that vlog, because no one, unless you make videos, you don't understand the amount of time and effort that goes into like making them. So I really appreciate it. But anyways, we're on the way up to Limerick. We got some good news. Man, I've actually been listening to so much rap recently as well. Loving it at the moment. I am going to Glasgow as well on Monday, which I'm so excited for. Well, I'm flying into Edinburgh, but I'm staying in Glasgow, but I'm basically going to do like 1 day of Glasgow exploring, or 1 day of exploring Glasgow, and then 1 day of exploring Edinburgh. So if anyone has anything that they're like, right, this fella's going to Glasgow, he's going to Edinburgh, you should definitely do this. Please either comment it below or message me on Instagram, right? Because the fella I'm going over to see, I'm going over to see 2 of the boys who I met in Canada, and they're both doing an internship, so I'm not going to like spend the day with them. I'm just going to spend like the evening with them. So all the time I'm going to be in Glasgow and Edinburgh, I'm going to be exploring by myself. So if anyone has anything that they're like, right, okay, Sam should definitely do this, he'd really like this, and please let me know, okay? So whether it's, I don't know, a food place to try, a cool tourist attraction in Glasgow or Edinburgh, please let me know, okay? And we're definitely going to go on like a night out and stuff like that, and I'm going to try kind of vlog the night out. I think that would be really funny. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, boys. You don't want to miss that video. There'll be some cool videos. I think I'm going to do like 3 videos out there, maybe 2 videos. Probably just 2 videos out there. One of like a day exploring Glasgow and a night out in Glasgow, and then one of a day exploring Edinburgh, and maybe a night out in Edinburgh as well. But yeah, definitely going to do like 2 day in the life vlogs out there, because they'll be like unique, they'll be different. So yeah, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss those, boys. And like I said, anything that you can think of, if you've been to either of those places, please let me know, because I really do want to, you know, make the most of my time out there. Alright guys, so we're just sitting in now. We're actually at the Supermax. I was actually here last night as well. I'm not gonna lie, this is where I got the cookies last night, and they were absolutely sensational. And I'm holding off. I'm doing my very best to not go in and get them now, and I'm not gonna because I actually have a meal here with me. So I'll show you that meal now. So we have 175 chicken, 80 rice and some peas in here. So yeah, this is actually kind of cold as well, so eating cold chicken and rice when you're sitting in Supermax is not an easy thing to do, but look, we'll get it done. It's all part of it. So yeah, I'm going to tuck into this now, and then we're making the rest of the journey up to Limerick, so I'll see you then. Alright boys, I'm not gonna lie, right? So one of my best friends is going to Brazil for 2 months, alright? And he just rang me and told me that he's coming up to Limerick tomorrow, so I think there's looking like a good chance I'm going for a few pints tomorrow. So yeah, I'm definitely going out Saturday night. Now it looks like I'm going out Friday night, and then I'm going to Glasgow on Monday. Oh man,
The next 5 vlogs, I'm gonna be drinking alcohol in all 5. I'm not gonna, that's what it's looking like. That's just what it's looking like. So, because I'm going to an event on Saturday, I believe, a Fear Jewellery event. So Sean Ledden, if you're watching this, I'm very, very excited for your event. So Sean is one of my good friends and he is hosting an event for a jewellery company that he owns. So that's on Saturday. So I'm definitely gonna be having a few drinks at that. So yeah, I just need to be cautious, man. And if I am drinking tomorrow, I will obviously calorie bank for that. But look, we'll see where the wind takes us, you know, and this is what post-prep is about. It's about maneuvering these things and just being tactical and smart about how you go about them, you know what I mean? Like even there, I just ate my chicken and rice in Supermax, you know, like that probably comes across as crazy to some people, but then I'm also like, right, I know I'm going to Glasgow next week, I know I have these events coming up, so I'm just preparing for that and staying on track where I can, so that, you know, when these events do come up, you know, it's not going to be the end of the world. It's not going to be the end of the world. So, alright boys, so I literally just went into the gaff there at the apartment, and there was cleaners in there cleaning, which is unreal. That is so nice to know it's getting cleaned, and I kind of picked my room, so I'll show you all that stuff now. I'm just driving to Aldi, as I'm actually going to do my food shop now, so that way then I can just, because they're going to need another like hour or two, so I can just move all my food in, which is going to be handy out. So yeah, things actually worked out really well. I'm actually really happy, and I will show you the gaff in a bit, but yeah, let's get a bit of a shop now in Aldi first. Alright, shop done. I was going to bring the camera in, but I know I'm going to have loads of clips, and honestly it wasn't that exciting. Like, I got Cocoa Pops, just like anything that I know I need, and like some spaghetti. I actually got what did I get? I got like spaghetti and not just like regular pasta, which is going to be nice. And I got meatballs as well, which is going to be nice to mix up the dinner tonight. So yeah, that's just what I got, just the basics. I need to head to Dunn's as well later because I need to buy towels. So yeah, gonna go back to the apartment now, hopefully be able to bring in this stuff and then move in the rest of my stuff, and then we're making dinner, then we're out to Dunn's. We got a busy evening ahead, so stay tuned. Alright boys, we got the towels and we got like just regular stuff that I needed. I needed to get pants for Saturday as well. I'm having my 2 squares of dark chocolate now, really hoping the cleaners are out of the house, so let's go back and find out. Alright guys, and here we are in my new bedroom, which is actually quite spacious, which I'm really happy about. I am the first lad here, so I get first choice of room. So yeah, as you can see, it's pretty big. I'm pretty happy with it. I don't think the mattress is great, but you know, we can work on that, you know. This is the kitchen. I'll show you now. As you can see, we've got some meatballs cooking up here with some pasta. I'm just literally moving in now, so the place is a bit of a state. Got the air fryer in, we got the good stuff in. So yeah, I'm probably just going to set a time lapse up of me moving everything in, because I've got a lot of stuff to move in. But yeah, look, we're here, thank God. We moved in, and all is going well. It's been quite a stressful evening. I had to literally go back to the shops again because I forgot like bin bags, and I don't even think we have a bin. And all this kind of stuff. But look, we're here, we made it. I'm so hungry, so my main goal here is to just get a meal into me so I can actually function. And then once I do that, I might continue with the packing and the unpacking, should I say. So yeah, I will catch up with you in a bit, but just know we made it. Alright guys, and here we have the first meal in this apartment. Alright, so we've gone basic. We just got a bit of pasta. We've got some meatballs on here. So I actually did 150 grams of meatballs rather than 5% fat mince. We've got some peppers and some tomatoes. And honestly, boys, this is looking absolutely smashing. Let me show you. I'm really happy with how this turned out. This will definitely be a staple in my diet. Obviously, getting some pink salt in there as well. Boys, new chapter, new gaff. Fucking, I'm buzzing. I'm really happy. It's obviously been a stressful enough evening moving in, but I know I'm going to feel a hell of a lot better after I eat this meal. So I'm going to enjoy this, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Oh, that meal was good, boys. So my plan now is I'm literally just going to be moving stuff in and out of the car for the rest of the evening. Well, not for the rest of the evening. I don't actually have that much more stuff to come, but I just got to move them all in. And then I am going to chill out for the evening. Alright, I've got to edit a bit more of a YouTube video. I've got to post a YouTube video. I've got a lot of stuff that I need to do. So yeah, but look, the main thing is we're settled, and I'm really happy with the gaff in general. Alright boys, so a little update. We have the room set up. It's actually so nice. I'm honestly so happy with it. It's actually really big as well. I can't really show you the full thing here, but you can kind of see. We have the Ninja Creamy, and then we have my new shoes. And now I am literally just putting together my wardrobe, which you can see here. So I'm literally just going to be unpacking now for the evening. So yeah, exciting times ahead. I'm really excited for my bowl of oats. Like really excited. And there we go. We're basically set up here now and ready to go. Have my bags and just anything, kind of all the essentials along here. Then as you can see, the wardrobe is kind of set up there. Hold on. As you can see, I kind of have a setup going on there with my wardrobe. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Just put it together quickly. My bed made here. This is actually just a towel for a shower mat, should I say. Just which I'll put in now in a second. I then have my protein powder. I just have my camera in there. I have my slippers. Just anything I need here. So just my iPad. They're just containers. Have my diary. It's now time for the last meal of the day, and I'm going to be completely honest with you, right? So since I was home for the last 2, 3, 4 days, my parents, my family had a lot of biscuits in the house, and I'm not going to lie, I had maybe 3 or 4 today, 4, maybe 5 potentially. So this bowl of oats is supposed to be 100 grams. I'm going to have 80 grams, okay? And like I said, I'm keeping it 100% honest on this page. And I was kind of debating. I was like, right, well, will I tell them that I had biscuits today? I was like, yes, of course I want to say that on this page, you know? And I'm like, I did have 4 or 5 biscuits today, you know? So all I'm going to do is lower my carbs on my last meal by a small bit. Now, is this 100% accurate? No. And I'm fully aware of that. But now that I'm in my college accommodation, I literally want to show you my fridge. There is literally nothing bar what I have in the fridge. Okay. There'll be no picking at biscuits or anything like that. Now, yes, I am aware we do have a few nights out coming up, but like I said, we'll work around those, okay? So yeah, all I'm going to do is have probably 80, maybe 85, no, probably just 80 grams of oats. And that'll kind of, you know, at least keep me in the clear from those kind of 4 or 5 biscuits. And it'll mean I'm still pretty much on track. So yeah, like I said, complete transparency. That's what I've always done with this page. And that's what I want to do post photo shoot prep, because I don't want to come on here and lie and be like, oh yeah, no, I had my meal plan exactly today. I didn't, you know. The truth is I did have 4 biscuits, 5 biscuits off track, but that's okay. You know, that's normal. They're relatively normal anyways. So all I'm going to do is just have a little bit less oats. And to be honest, I'm not really that hungry anyways. So yeah, I'll show you this meal now once it's cooked. I mean, this right here, this is my setup. This is my dream setup. We've got the best. Look at that bowl of oats, boys. We've got the dark chocolate blended in there. We've got the raspberries, the blueberries, the small spoon, the salt ready to go. And we've got the cereal milk whey as well. Oh man, this is going to be sensational. And I'm going to get some YouTube up here as well. Oh my god, I'm going to get used to evenings like this, boys. How bad, man. Do you know what I'll do as well? I'll give you a little taste test, because I always like doing the little taste tests, you know. Loving the salt on the oats recently, boys, as well. Oh, stop. You're messing, man. Oh, man. Oh. Insane. Like, so good. But yeah, I suppose that's where I should round this video off, boys. Alright, if you haven't already, please subscribe. Road to 2K. I think we're like 140 subs away. So, you know, if 140 people watch this, which usually they do, and haven't subscribed, it would mean the absolute world to me if you could. Alright, because it really does help me out. So please help a brother out. And look, if you're subscribed, I appreciate you. And I suppose I'll catch you all in the next video, which is probably going to be a night out vlog. So we're going to be mixing it up from here. So stay tuned. And thank you all so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.